What up, peeps? Welcome to the Kisscapades podcast. I'm your host, John Telewa, aka the Kiss Bandit. And in this show, we explore the key elements that shape our fulfilling existence, from health and well-being to financial success, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of happiness. We cover it all. Our guests include experts, professionals, and everyday individuals who have remarkable stories to tell. Tune in to learn practical tips, gain valuable insights, and discover strategies for personal growth and transformation. Whether you're seeking to improve your health, build your wealth, enhance relationships, or find lasting happiness, we got you covered. Welcome to today's episode. So another amazing episode with a very special guest. Would you consider yourself special?
Oh, hell yeah. Very.
At times I tell people, don't think you're special because you can be replaced and people get upset with that. But, I'm talking about my guests. When you see my guests, just know they're special.
Yes, sir.
So now, before we just start off, first of all, I reached out randomly. But before we even get to that, just introduce yourself. Tell the people what you do, or just a small intro about you before we start the podcast. Just name and basically what you do.
Okay. Well, my name is Gathoni. I am a model, amongst many other things. And I'm a 20-something-year-old who just, loves enjoying life and lives life to the fullest. And I'm an advocate for just being authentic, being your full, authentic self. Yeah.
Love that. Were you surprised when I called you to the podcast?
Yeah, for sure.
What was going through your head?
I was just like, what could I possibly be talking about on this podcast? Like, honestly speaking, is there really much to talk about?
No, and that's the thing. I was even trying to tell you that most of my guests, they're always first-time podcasters.
Yeah.
And even by the time they leave the podcast, they're always inspired. It's like, actually I think I can do this. And funny enough, it's when I was I think one of your pictures or something popped up on my For You page.
Okay.
I explored your profile. I was like, okay, she looks like an interesting person.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen her talking in any of her videos.
Was that TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then, you talk on your TikTok?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Rants or what do you...
No, but I have videos where I've spoken.
Oh, okay. So now I didn't know even about the TikTok, but on Instagram, I was just saying you had kind of started you posted that you've received your first PR package.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Now this would be a nice segue because if I start talking to you now and who knows what you'll grow into.
That's true.
I think I have the eye to spot people with potential.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good sign then, huh?
But now here's the thing. I do have the eye, but does the person know that they have the potential to grow to that?
Yes.
Yeah. So, after this podcast, you have to go all out. You know that, right?
For sure. Because this is my ear.
You have to.
Yeah, this is my ear.
But basically, the main thing, I also just wanted to talk to you about was just because you're coming from the Gen Z generation.
Yeah.
And there's so much going on.
Yeah.
From social media. You guys don't want to do the conventional jobs where your boss is breathing down your neck from 8 to 5 and everything. So all those things we can just get into, into them and just what you think about them in general.
Okay.
So we talk about health, wealth, love, and general happiness.
Okay.
Which one do you want us to start with? Choose your poison. Choose your poison. And choose it right.
Can I choose this poison first?
Ooh. Ooh.
Before.
Yeah. Let's do this.
I'd say less.
So, cheers to
having an amazing podcast, amazing conversations.
Yeah. And a brilliant year. Successful year, right?
Exactly, successful year.
Successful year.
Okay.
When you wait, before you take the shot, when you do this, what does it mean?
I don't No.
So you just... Was it to the ancestors or...
I don't know what this means. Imagine me and my friends just do
Because I was just told, wait, don't take the shot before you do this. Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, but there's also, I think it's just for the culture, because even other people like look into each other's eyes before they take the shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we doing that?
We do this. Wait, we've done it.
Wait, what?
It's cheers.
Cheers.
And then this, and then you take it.
Okay. Okay. Now we can officially start the podcast. Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, it's tequila. It has that kick. So you always like... Plus, it's a Friday, you know, just getting the
Facts.
vibes and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, even me, I just needed that chase up. Okay.
Hata ungejaribu aje.
Yeah, I was trying to be hardcore, but I don't think it's working. Yeah. So now, let's start with something like just like social media, because that's where I found you.
Okay.
And just, do you ever like just... can I ask about like what you studied? Like
Yeah, journalism.
Oh, you studied journalism?
I did.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's a really nice base. So did you ever were you picturing yourself like on TV, radio?
No, actually, I was picturing myself like behind the scenes. I really wanted to be like a film producer. I still do, so that's definitely something I'm going to do. Film producer, like behind the scenes, never... Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But you already have the face to...
I know, I just don't have the...
The what?
The guts, I'm not, trust me, like in front of a camera.
Have you done another podcast before?
No, I've never.
And we're doing 4K. Are you even listening to your voice the way it's... Come on. Let's just first of all get through with this episode and then,
Okay. Yeah.
Plus, now that I've realized you don't stay far, we can try some,
Facts. Yeah.
some regular, kind of content thing, right?
Yeah, sure, we can.
So you pictured yourself behind the scenes and everything, right?
Yes.
But is there anything that stopped you, like, just from going into mainstream media or...
Yes, because it's very crowded, number one. Number two, in the journalism industry, if you don't have connections, it's really hard for you to get a good job. Really? Yeah. Especially, kwanza, if you want to be like a, like a news anchor, newscaster, whatever. Like, what do they, there's behind the scenes and then there's...
I don't know, but I think,
let's
call it like forefront, guys who are on the forefront, right?
Like if you want to be like on the forefront.
Yeah. I think that so many gatekeepers, but that's true. And I hear like ones are for press before they pick you to be like a lead anchor. And
exactly.
You have to put in, first of all, years of work. And I think that's where now like something like social media comes in very handy.
Yeah.
I think if you can just like actually just sit down and... Because now, let's say the biggest hit, like you've said, is like you wanted to be behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
But if you have like, even if you don't have the face, come on, it seems like some hideous people doing content.
That's true.
And they're just doing okay.
Yeah.
And hideous, I don't mean like, I'm just saying that people who are actually good looking, who
just
like attract people.
The typical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So what I think like social media has given people like a lot of opportunities. Like you can just put yourself on camera.
Yeah.
And actually like now create content and actually still do the behind the scenes thing. And I think right now where we are is like you just do your own thing and you wait for anybody to like reach out to you.
Yeah, like notice you. Give you an opportunity, that's true.
And even if they don't, I think you can still actually survive right now. Do you think it's capable? You're capable of like, not you, like just anyone, like just putting out content and surviving and still making money through collabs and all those things.
Yes, for sure. For sure. Like right now, I feel like content creation is like one of the biggest, like, jobs, sort of, because it's not really a job.
It is.
Okay, it is a job, yeah.
That
like
you can create.
type of job.
Yeah.
And it pays like really well if you, get there. If you're focused and if you're consistent and if you like tap into that niche, you're good.
So what's stopping you from chasing your dreams?
Man, that's a good question. Nothing this year. I can tell you for sure nothing this year. There's no barrier. There's nothing.
Yeah.
This year, I'm going full throttle.
Do you ever feel like it's maybe too much pressure? Because like we've said, like we keep on seeing like a lot of people, like even if it's podcasts, there's so many people doing podcasts, people who are YouTubers.
Yeah.
But do you feel like the pressure to start is what's like, like maybe you're comparing yourself to other people, and that's what's like, you get a bit hesitant to start like your own journey?
Yeah, I'll tell you something. You see, my family has always been like very supportive of my, if I want to do content, if I want to do this, they're very supportive of that.
Yeah.
So, but when it comes to me, like on my Instagram, I'll literally tell story times, do what on my stories, like.
I hate such
But
people.
everybody will just be like, people will be replying to my story like, yo, you can start a YouTube or start a story time, like, thing on TikTok. And I'm just like, yikes.
Yeah, I think that's...
I'm just shy. And it
no,
doesn't
but
make
you already
sense.
post it, or you're already posting it, right?
I know. And I feel like I just need to push myself more and more because I can do it. I know I can. Like before we started this podcast, like I was scared shitless. Like I was, not scared, like nervous.
Really?
Yes, I didn't look like I was.
No?
Yeah, I never look like I am. But
What?
I was very nervous because I was like, oh my God, will I be able to talk or will I just like freeze?
And can you hear even like how you're just flowing even once you start talking?
Thank
If a question
you.
is thrown at you, like you just, plus you also like, I think once the record button is on, it only takes like, I think 10 seconds. Because to be honest, like even professionals that I've had on the podcast who are like radio anchors, they always say like, we still get the nerves.
What?
And I was just like, what do you mean? You do this every single day.
Like,
they say, I still get the nerves, but after the first like 1 minute, now I just zone out. Because especially like with these headphones, once you wear them, like you're in a whole different situation.
That's true.
And
That's
it just
true,
becomes
actually.
you having a conversation.
Yeah.
And I think also saw like maybe like your highlights, and I was like, yo, she looks like somebody who has like so much more personality that she's not putting out like on her content.
Yeah.
Which can be like, trust me.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Are you good at editing?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yes.
What? I
am,
might
I
just
am.
get like another assistant right now.
Period.
We're replacing people here right now. Just like that. Now,
Evo too.
just like that. But so now, okay, now, and what do you think about like just mainstream media, how you see it? Because for me right now, mainstream media, there are a few people, of course, that I can listen to, but I don't watch TV and I don't listen to radio. Do you watch TV?
No.
You listen to radio?
No.
So why would you want to get in an industry that even you don't even?
I feel like for me, it wasn't really much about like me watching it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I like the production of it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why I never wanted to be like on the forefront. I just wanted to be in the back,
Okay,
like the production of it, what goes into it. I had the, opportunity to watch one time. Like even when it comes just to film, even like there's a time I watched a film being like,
Made.
yeah,
Produced.
let's say made, produced. And I was just like, wow, like this is, I need this in my life. Like this is what I want. So I feel like it's just more of like the production, the whole like everything coming together. Even just this, like your whole setup.
This is
It's
interesting.
exciting.
I didn't mention anything about my setup. Are you those people who's like you're excited inside, but you're less holding it in? It's like
No,
I can't
I would have
say.
said anything, but remember I said I had the nerves. Like I was a bit nervous, so I wasn't saying anything. I was just trying to be composed.
Okay. Which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Because for my case, I think like just mainstream media now it's gotten to a place where I think it's a bit boring. And I think that's why like now we really like social media has really grown. And even people from social media have grown.
That's true.
That's why you can see, I'd maybe prefer to see like certain entertainment news from maybe someone like Mungai Eve, your Edgar Obares.
Yeah.
They don't really filter it very much. They
That's
just tell
true.
it like it is how you want your content, right?
Exactly.
Because now, by the time it even gets to TV 7 p.m., Obare posted it like probably at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yep.
And you have
And we
to
already knew the whole story.
Imagine. So you have to go through the editor, get approvals and all those
Yeah.
things. So I think, mainstream media is changing. But, if you're getting into it, like, all the best to you as well. But I think I would prefer, like, just do your own thing, like, just even if it's on YouTube, TikTok, and you already have, like, a following, just keep growing it.
Yeah.
Are there some people that you look up to, like, maybe on social media? Hey, listen, it's a safe space. This is a safe space.
Oh my God, I'm gonna sound
Look
like
at you.
such a dick.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
Well,
What are your thoughts?
look up to in terms of content creation, or?
I mean, look up to in success, content creation.
Oh,
Because when you
yes,
ask me
okay.
that, like, what?
In terms of content creation, I don't think so, because I don't think I've really met or seen anybody, especially in Kenya, who's done or who does like what I kind of have in mind. So
What did you have in mind?
Yeah, like me, I just want to be authentic. Like me, I just want to speak my mind, and I love telling stories.
Yeah.
I love doing that. Oh, I know somebody who did it, but back in the day, but not really right now. You know Elodie Zone?
Yeah. What happened? Okay, yeah.
She's not really on YouTube anymore, I don't think so. But like
She
when
actually
she had started, do you remember?
And I think that's the thing. I think we're missing such YouTubers.
Yes.
Elodie Zone.
That's Elodie.
Sharon
Wow.
Mundia.
Yes.
Those are the people we meet. Because now
Storytelling.
Kenyan YouTubers, okay,
Yeah.
they're doing numbers, but
Like I really miss like the era for Elodie Zone. Like
Yeah.
I was just
Had
like, wow. So
good
that's who now I
YouTubers.
used to like want to aspire to be.
Yeah.
So but as per right now, I don't think I've seen anybody who's doing that.
yeah.
But that's the type of thing that I'd want to do.
Actually, that's very interesting because even that
Yeah.
you brought it up, like I think because I remember even like back then, like watching like maybe let's say Sharon Mundia was like, yo, by this she's actually doing the content, the way it looks, it looks really good. Even
Exactly.
LOD was like, even her storytelling,
Yeah.
and like even, we all know she's going through it like right now, like on social media.
Yeah.
But I think if she was still doing the YouTube and
Yeah.
even posting what she's going through right now.
It would help. It would actually do numbers.
Hey, she would have made so much money. She'd have been okay because, when she's talking about like losing her job
Yeah,
and
that's true.
the content that she's posting out and going through all those roller coaster of emotions, breaking up with the
But she is
boyfriend and
actually
everything.
posting content, because I was
She
about to say
is.
maybe the mental, capacity, but she is posting
She's
content
posting.
about it, so yeah.
So if she just did that and posted it on YouTube,
That's true. That's true.
Elodie, I think, would have been a very happy person. The
That's
breakups, all those things, because you're telling us like an actually true story. And you're already posting it.
Exactly. There's another Kenyan who's doing it, but she lives in the US.
Who?
Stacey Thiru. Do you know Stacey Thiru?
No.
You don't know Stacey Thiru?
No.
Oh my God, you
Hold
need
on,
to check
hold
out
on,
Stacey
hold on.
Thiru. She also like does those. And what I loved about Elodie Zone and now Stacey
Yeah.
Thiru, which is like, in connection.
You can multitask, right?
Yes,
You
you
can
can.
type, talk.
Like
I just
both
want to
of
see
them,
her.
they are quirky. Like they just do their thing.
Yeah.
They talk about whatever they want to talk about. They're goofy, they're quirky, and that's just me. That's my personality.
Yeah.
So I'd want to showcase my personality fully and not feel like I have to like sort of filter
her name
myself
looks
or be
already good.
professional. I'm telling you, she's funny.
And these are photos. So you're telling me there's YouTube as well?
She has a YouTube. She's a YouTuber. She has a TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I really there is your answer for your question. You asked who
Oh, you look up to?
I look up to. Stacey Thiru.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think this is also like, because let's just be honest. We do live like I don't love the usual shabang for the YouTubers who are just like, we can't just be, there's nothing wrong talking about like just mtaa every time. But there's times like, okay, but are we going to grow from that? Because I want somebody, I like for guys, I'm always saying like, I would want to see someone who's talking about like, okay, I've progressed this way like after a couple of months. At the end of the year, I've been like, even if they're preaching like maybe about their relationship or something, we see something in them growing.
That's true.
Brand partnerships maybe.
Yeah.
Moving into a new house. Even if they're touring like maybe overseas. Because things that are far-fetched, but I can aspire to grow into, Maybe you've bought a new car or something, like just how back in the days we used to see like those people growing.
Yeah.
But now I don't think, I don't know. You'd find somebody else sponsored with the OD bets and stuff, but I'm looking at their YouTube, I'm like, I don't want to be anything like you.
Exactly.
Like, yes, I can watch, but you're not inspiring me in any way.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's no inspiration
No.
or anything of that sort. Yeah.
It could be funny, but, okay, then what next? Because let's say if we were picking YouTubers from, let's say top 20 YouTubers from SA.
Yeah.
And then we pick top 20 YouTubers from Kenya. We'd look hideous.
Yeah.
Look hideous. Even though we're doing numbers,
Yeah.
what will
We'd look like jokers.
Yeah, we can't.
No, see, there was even like there was who was talking about these African, I don't know if it's TikTok awards
Yeah.
or something, like African something awards. There's only one Kenyan.
Who?
Official Kinuthia. I saw that on
Official
TikTok.
Kinuthia?
You know, Official Kinuthia on TikTok.
They-
This guy, he does like
He cross dresses.
yes,
Kind of.
yes, he cross
Wait,
dresses as a woman.
he was top.
No, he was nominated. There was only one Kenyan
Wait,
nominated, and
for
it was
what?
him. It
Okay,
was
not
like
in
one
a
of
bad
these
way.
awards, African awards. I think it was either TikTok awards or something. Africa, because now people are even talking about how. Can I please let me remember
Wait.
who was posting
Was
it?
it put in a female or male category?
I'm actually not sure. I don't think the categories have like gender.
They do.
They do?
Oscars, they always do like the best female in Africa, best, because it
No,
won't
but,
be
like,
fair.
the
You know
TikTok
why?
one?
You know why it won't be fair? Because let's say if like we're picking like even for, but makeup wouldn't
I think
make
he was
sense,
put
right?
on the male one.
Yeah, probably.
It was somewhere on TikTok. I saw
And
it.
Do you think
I saw
it was because of inclusivity?
It's possible.
No, I'm asking.
It's possible, but if it is because of that, then
Yeah.
that just shows you how pathetic we must be. If that's the only reason that they picked
Yep.
a Kenyan,
Yep.
actually, like now, who was talking about this? And it was
Yeah.
two people talking about it. Whoever was talking about it, they were like, oh, it was, I saw it on TV. I was just passing by the sitting room. It was
Uh-huh.
Ann Stella. It was an interview
Mm-hmm.
on TV. I can't remember what channel or anything, but it was Ann Stella and like the host of the show.
Yeah.
And they were talking about that, like
Yeah.
TikTok awards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've remembered.
And
But
that's why I'm saying, like, you know, in Kenya, I don't think we have that glow that we used to have, like, on social media.
That's upsetting.
Like, even the people that we see maybe are doing it big, yes, but you still don't want to be like them.
Yeah.
You know, because, yes, they're having fun, they have, like, their own look and feel, but we still don't have, like, you know.
Yeah.
I'll give you another example of people who I think they would have been really, really good right now,
Okay.
even as a couple, even though things didn't work out for them.
Who?
Guess who?
Okay, hold on. Let me guess.
Couple who would have like killed it right now, made the best checks, and they would have looked good as a brand.
Okay. Forgive me if I'm wrong.
No, tell me.
Wait, looked good as a brand?
Yeah, even like looks, both like the couple look good, talking, and you know, just
Were they YouTubers?
yeah.
Damn.
Can't think of.
Is it the one who was with This Is Us?
Oh no,
No?
no,
Who?
but him, he wasn't. He was never.
He was not
on
a
any-
YouTuber?
Yeah, he was not a YouTuber. Wait,
Was he a YouTuber? I feel like he was. Okay, I'm not so sure.
no, he
No,
wasn't a
not those
YouTuber.
ones.
It was just S was just like on her own. Yes, she had like a private life, and then Natalie Tewa and the boyfriend when they were doing YouTube.
Oh, yes.
Tell me that wouldn't have been a best representation
Yes.
of like,
oh my god.
Kenya.
So perfectly. Saizi tuko na tu kina wa Jesus family.
Yes, because now
And
okay,
Wanaitwa?
we have
The
Jesus,
Bahatis.
we have the Bahatis, we have like the big guys, the big
Terrence.
couples, Terrence
And Millie, I think.
and Millie Ochabi. Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with what they're doing. Of course, they're
Yeah.
making their money, but I wouldn't say I want to be like them.
And plus, it's just the same content. Like, we don't have other couples
It's
doing
hideous.
something different.
It's hideous.
Yeah.
But you see, like when the Natalie and the boyfriend, they were doing like content, like that's something I could say, like, you know, if I was in a relationship, I'd want to be in such a relationship.
That's true. That's
if we're
true.
going to coast on a
Ooh,
budget, I would
yes,
want to go to
yes.
coast on a
And
budget
then they'd show
like
us,
that.
like, everything. Yeah.
He was working out, she had a banging body,
Yeah.
taking care of herself,
And her hair.
skincare, hair,
Yeah.
everything. So I
Yeah.
think that was like a good, okay, I mean, and it was authentic.
It was. It was.
See, because even these other ones, it seems like they almost fake it so much or
they
script
all just
it.
do the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you see, it's not people
Yeah.
you want to be like.
Yeah.
And I think most of the times it's because advertisers always say, and I think it's the advertisers' fault because they always say, like, we want people who can connect to ordinary mwananchi.
Okay.
So everything has to look dumb for it to go mainstream.
You know, that's actually something I was about to say.
Or
feel
am I
like,
wrong?
No, you're very, very much correct. Because I was
Yeah.
about to say that at the same time, the audience
Yeah.
is not giving much. Like, because you'll find people who actually produce different type of content and, like, you know,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, better content.
Yep.
Like, they won't have the views, they will
Nope.
not have the recognition or
Yep.
anything of that sort.
Yep.
But that's because of the audience.
Of course.
So they're looking for something very specific.
And that's the thing now. You see, like once advertisers are paying those people to produce that content, that's the content that will flood the market. But also, we won't grow as people.
That's true.
We won't grow as people because now for you see, like for you, you'll be hesitant probably posting out your content because you're like, I don't think I'll pull the same numbers.
Yeah.
When these people are doing like some other ridiculous things and then like, 120K views, because at times I look at, I'm like, wait, this comrade's channel is getting 300,000 views.
Imagine.
I'm like, wait.
And there's like 4 other channels just like that
the
one.
same thing. The same thing. And I'm just like, you know what?
That's Kenya for you.
And I was just like, and that's one of the things I told myself, I would never fall victim to start doing such things.
Mm-hmm.
I will just focus. Like, even if I'm getting like small views, but I have a niche of people who like actually come and listen to my content.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't watch the full clip, I'll have a highlight for you. Watch the highlight.
Yeah.
Because maybe you do need to go to your comrades later on. But from my side, when you're coming, you're going to get something different. But I will not fall victim to start doing like content that's ridiculous.
For real.
Yeah, so it's a bit tricky when you're choosing content. But I think the way you said, people who are authentic, I miss that as well.
Yeah.
I miss that as well. But what makes more sense is like people who feel that you should produce your content then.
That's true.
Yeah. Don't trust. And I
because
think
they are there. Like they reply to my stories, they're like, oh my God, why don't you just start like a whole story time, like,
You'll take off so fast. I don't
really
even
hope
think
so. Hey, oh my God.
But,
from your mouth to God's ears.
But also don't let that be like your main driving force.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Because if it's something that you've thought about and you're even thinking about being behind the scenes, I think just post authentic content, even if it's you chilling with your friends, working towards like, a goal or something. By the end of the year, if you achieve it, because like even YouTubers, I see YouTubers who are doing good, but at times I'm always looking at other girls. I'm like, if you started like your channel, the way you talk, the way you look, the way you're authentic, the way you have fun, I think you can even do better numbers. Yeah. So I mean, don't trust me. Like if it's something that you've thought about,
I have for a very long time. So I'm gonna do it. Because a lot of people like my stories. So story time. Yeah. I'll be doing story time. Maybe mix it with like a get ready with me. Maybe if I'm doing, because I do my makeup.
Have you done like get ready with me videos?
No, I haven't.
And makeup videos?
Videos, no. Now you see, I've never like.
Even for makeup.
Imagine, I don't do
and
that.
And first of all, when you do your modeling gigs, the specific one that you're really like booked for, it's like face.
Yes.
And you've never posted like a get ready with me for your makeup.
No, I know it's sad. Yeah.
So when you see other people being nominated, please, you'd rather support, because you're not giving us like even what we want, even the bare minimum that we'd want from you.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Because look at her makeup, guys. Just look at how she put everything together, like even your style and everything.
Thank you.
Because like other people are doing it, and you can see like even as much as like, that's what I'm saying, like if you're already feeling it and it's something that you want to do, just put your phone there and
actually, I'm gonna do that, because every single time my makeup artist does my makeup, I'm not even on my phone. So why wouldn't, what's stopping me from like just,
even putting like a time lapse?
I could even ask her, exactly, like a time lapse, or even ask her like we do a specific form of content that we,
Oh, actually,
include all that. I don't mind.
I've seen you working with, what's her name? Wow Faces.
Wanjiko Ndegwa,
Yeah, she's worked like with a few girls that I know, like have my friends, and I was just like, actually, because if she's worked with you, then I know like it's definitely something she's also like spotted like on you, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I model for her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I feel like I should possibly, that makeup. Plus, I also do my own makeup, like, of course, not like professional type of makeup, but I'm a very creative person. Really good. Thank you. And there's even more like on my page, like creative, looks and stuff like that. I kind of stopped doing that, but like I can get back into it, because why not?
Okay, why would you stop?
Man, I had a very hard year. Like last year was very hard for me.
Hey, listen.
Very.
Listen.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. No, but you know, the thing is, okay, also, like, you can just share what you want to share. You don't have to share what you need. Like I say, this is a safe space, right?
Yep.
Because I think at times also, like, and I think why it's important at times when people come to social, like, let's say even to a podcast, and they hear someone's story, they're like, oh, you know, actually I didn't know, like, I couldn't tell, like, she's going through this, or maybe this is why she's not posting, or because all your pictures, I've seen you just smiling. Insta stories, you're having fun, especially, wait, you're saying 2023?
Yeah.
All your stories, you're just having fun. What do you mean? Your 2023?
Now I'm that type of person.
Even 2023, I'm just saying fun.
Yep.
I'm like, so if somebody comes to your profile, and I think that's why also, like, when you're doing authentic content, people, that's why we're saying, like, if Elodie did that as YouTube, imagine the numbers she would do right now.
Yeah.
Because yes, she's talking about, like, I lost my job, guys. I'm not sure whether I'd still be able to afford, like, staying where I stay.
Yeah.
And, even like her pet, she had to, like, and I'm
Get
like,
rid of her pet
I'm
for
like,
that.
Elodie, if you're doing, like, YouTube, the same amount of rent that I heard you're paying in that house, you'd have, like, your own compound in all these any other areas.
Exactly.
You'd have your pet.
Yeah.
And another pet probably.
Yep.
You'd be good.
Honestly speaking.
You'd be good.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, like, okay, Sarah, let's go back to Nini. I know I can't forget this. Listen, I can't forget this. So you said last year, we were talking about 2023.
Yeah, 2023.
You had a bad year.
I had a very bad year.
Whatever you can share. Like,
I had a lot. I had a lot of, like, I was very mentally unstable, and I fell into depression. And the previous year, now 2022, I had been diagnosed with severe depression and schizophrenia. So going into, and I was on meds and all that, and I was pretty much okay. Like, I was still taking meds and everything. Now going into 2023, I had just been, like, cleared. Like, okay, you can, chill on the meds. Like, you're good. Like, let's see your progress in, like, the next month or so.
Yeah.
And everything just came with a bang. Like, life just hit me. Like, oh, you're off the meds. Sawa. Come here, I will show you. Because immediately, like, life just started doing its thing. I started, like, having a lot of issues with my parents. And I started having, like, a lot of issues, like, in terms of relationships. And not just, like, romantic, even platonic relationships. Like, everything was just insane for me. And even now for me, like, mentally, I started having a lot of issues with how I was looking and how I was feeling, like, as a person. I wasn't that confident. I was just feeling like, I was criticizing myself too much. And so fell right back into depression. And now, but this time, the depression didn't come like last time when I was just sleeping and crying myself to, now I was out partying. Day in, day out. Monday to Friday.
Running away from it.
Actually, Monday to Monday. Running away from any single chance I'd get. I'm drinking, I'm out, Yeah, and I mean, it's helped me get through it, but not really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because I lost so much weight, and I was having issues with eating, I didn't have appetite. Like, in short, my whole life just came crumbling down. So 2023 was not a good year for me. As much as it had its goods, I met some very amazing people as well who are there for me, and I'll forever love them for that, but other than that, I was struggling.
Okay, now I would just want to know, because, like, I've said this enough times, like, on my podcast, and it's like Gen Z are really struggling with, like, stress and depression and stuff. And, like, I've seen it's so common, like, in a lot of people. Even, like, when you say your story, like, you're out partying, drinking, losing weight. That's a story of so many other different girls who are going through, like, the same. Especially and last week, I think I was talking about, like, even, like, who was I talking to? I posted, and I was talking to a therapist and was telling her, like, and I was just saying, like, as a running joke, like, in Nairobi, 1 out of 5 girls, either bipolar or bisexual or both.
Not the bipolar and bisexual.
No. Hold on. Both. Okay. But I was just saying, like, those ones of, like, like, And the bipolar, not necessarily bipolar, but, depression, anxiety, and all those things. Yeah. It's just a running joke, but we're just saying, like, I think it's in a generation thing where, like, a lot of people, and it's not even just Gen Z, I think even, like, a lot of millennials, some that I know who are on meds. And, it's things you don't know until now you start talking to people.
Exactly.
Or even, like, I bring them to the podcast as friends, and they're like, I'm in therapy, I'm taking meds. I'm like, wait.
What?
I'm like, wait. What?
I'm pretty sure, like, when my followers watch this, when it comes out, they'll be so shocked. They'll be like, wait, hold on, what? Yeah.
But, okay, now, I would want to know, like, what takes you to that place where you're so depressed that you even have to be, like, on meds? The way you're saying, like, you have to cry yourself to sleep, you're locking yourself probably in the house. What makes you just feel so bad?
But, like,
what makes you feel that bad about, like, just life for yourself?
I feel like it's just, like, about how you feel from within, like, about yourself. Like, about wewe tu mwenyewe. You feel like you're not content with your life. And then, like, maybe you're also...
Content with what?
Like, with how your life is going. Maybe, like, for example, and I know this will sound so bad because I'm now the advocate for, like, age is just a number. Like, you can achieve anything even by the time you're 30, by the time you're... But back in the day, I used to, like, have a set plan. I want, by this time, I've done this, I've done that. So I feel like I had put so much pressure on myself. And I think I must have been, like, around 22, 23, when everything just starts to kick in. And then, and it's like, wait, like, my life is not going the way it's supposed to be going. And eventually, that pressure, it hits you, and then it just bang, like, it just... So that's exactly what happened to me. And then now, like, at the same time, how conveniently, now, like I said, I started having issues with my parents. Like, we were not seeing eye to eye. I was hosting in clubs. They're like, I was doing this. They're like, wait, what? No. And
living with a short dress, maybe.
They're like, no, Tiza, you can't be doing that. Oh, my first name is Tiza, sorry. Like, oh, Tiza, you can't be doing that. Like, honestly. And I'm like, but this is what I want to do. So, like, also, I'm not a child. So I'm like,
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, like,
I know what I'm doing.
Okay?
Relax.
I'm not such a, So we started, like, quarreling about the time. I'm getting back into the house or what I need to do, what I'm doing, all that.
Getting home drunk or?
No. Never. I'd rather sleep out.
Okay.
I would rather sleep out. So, yeah, but I mean, they weren't really opposed to me drinking because they knew that I did, but they knew that I could handle my liquor because there's no one time I'd, like, show up and I'm like...
Passing out. You're holding yourself in the walls.
I'd come home. If I'm home too late, my mom will open for me. We'll have a conversation. And she's like, okay, you go sleep. Are you eating? If not, put the food in the fridge. So she could tell, she's fine.
Yeah.
Like, she's not the type of person who will come and, like, drop dead there.
The door. She just opens and you're just lying on the carpet.
Oh, that's too funny because something like that has never happened before. But
wait, what?
Yeah, I was much younger though.
So you make it to the door, she opens up, you just pour.
No, she didn't open. She was sitting in the dining.
Oh, you walked in and then you passed.
No, my sister.
Sister?
We really need to talk about
No, we don't have to, but it sounds funny.
Okay, so my sister came. Okay, we were drinking in West Mall. Do you know West Mall?
No.
Nairobi West Mall.
Is it the one that's near? Oh, no, I think. Yeah, I know.
Then they have, like, a bunch of, like, stalls that sell pombe and the sitting space. Yeah. But it's not that used to be, like, the local. So we were drinking there with my friend. How old was I? I must have been, like, maybe 18.
Yeah.
So we were there, we're drinking. I think I maybe either underestimated myself. I mean, overestimated myself. Many, yeah, or I drank something new. I really can't remember because it was a while back. I was tripping balls. Good thing I was with some good friends. So there's this dude. Yeah. And maybe he hadn't even come from there. He had come from Thika Road sides. Like, my friends who we had gone with, them they were just doing their own thing. But me, I'm like blacking out. I'm vomiting. So this friend calls my sister. He's like, Abu, show me your sister's number before you black out. Yeah. Calls my sister, like, I'm putting your sister on a border. Aki guy. What? But bless his soul, like, he really helped me though. On a border, she's coming home. I've paid the border. Yeah. When mkuje kwa gate? I was wearing sandals. So I don't know how I figured, but I figured and I had my phone. My sister just came. She's like, Tiza, what? I was wearing sandals. The border guy is so irritated. He just throws the sandals at my sister. Like, shika.
He's like, had enough of you.
Like,
hey, amefika.
I don't know what I did to him. Oh, no.
Of course, you were too drunk. And him is like,
My sister texts me. She's like, Tiza. I'm like, She's like, okay, so we've entered the estate. Hey, we are going like this. And a drunk person is heavy.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, hey, sina nguvu nangu kevi magari. Hey, she's like, Jesus. Higher. So when we enter the sitting room, she like lets go of me so she can close the door. My mom is in the dining. She lets go of me. She lets go of me. I just do a 1, 2, pa.
Down.
So now, from there, now it's my sister telling me like how my mom, she got up. She's like, what? Nini, ametoka wapi? Akona nani? What? Tumpeleke hosi. So my sister knew I was just drunk. She's like, no, mom. She just blacked out. It's alcohol. My mom starts beating me. So my sister's like, there's no point.
She's too not drunk. Even gonna feel it. She's not feeling
she won't even know you. You'll back with that anger of yours in the morning. She doesn't even know you beat her.
So you won't teach her any lesson?
Nothing at all. So just quarrel her in the
wait
morning.
Until she's...
Exactly. So my mom was so pissed. But that was the first and only time
that
my mom
you
has ever seen me drunk.
Ever. And even for you said you wouldn't want
I would never be in that situation ever again. Ever. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. So now back to, I'm just trying to figure out, like, even for Gen Z, the way you say, like, it's because you had, like, a list of things that you wanted to achieve by a certain age.
Yeah.
Like, and I posted this, like, with a therapist the other day, and we were talking about, like, and especially, like, I think maybe for women it hits different. And I'm always trying to tell, like, even girls who are slightly younger, I'm always, like, telling them, like, the only issue is with girls, it's like, I know as much as you would want to say, like, we're the same way, you can move the same way as guys move.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard because me, I can tell you as a guy, like, the more I've been growing to, like, in my 30s, like, I'm getting more attention from, like, even women now when I'm in my 30s.
Yeah.
Early 20s, it was a lot of work.
But that's like the opposite for us.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to tell, like, as a girl, you can't just say, like, me, I'll wait until I'm 35. That's when I'll start getting serious and nini.
Yeah.
I'm like, the only craziest part is that once you start getting to, like, probably, even for you, maybe it's because, like, now, I won't say the age, right?
Me, I'll say it. I don't mind. They're going to see it on my Instagram either way.
But you posted, like, a story talking about me, so somebody can just estimate roughly.
Of course. I don't hide it. I just don't speak on it.
So I think we can say maybe, like, reaching 24, now you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Getting 25, I think as a woman, I was expecting this, and this.
Exactly.
And let's not forget, like, when you get at that age now, I think, this is what I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because now you're seeing, like, 18-year-olds who are probably now doing things that you're doing at 18. And you're like, no, at 25, I'm supposed to be way, way much further than this. So even as much as you're having fun, you're still conscious about, like, hey, no, I should be, I've achieved this, I should have achieved this. Yeah. And here you are seeing, like, your Kina Elsa Majimbo oiling themselves every day in Hollywood.
Talking about flights to Ghana and back.
New York, really. And I'm just saying, I can only imagine what goes on in a young girl's mind then.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, and you can pretend, and I think even, like, the way you've talked about, like, alcohol is always used as an escape. And at times I can see it when people are using it.
Yeah.
And it's like, even no matter how much you drink, you'll still be sober and your mind will be clear.
Yeah.
And deep down when you're home alone, the thoughts now start jogging in your head. You can't run away from them.
Yep.
So I think you'd rather face them sober. And also, like, I think it's good to understand that even if it hasn't happened for you now, it doesn't mean, like, it's the end.
Yeah.
Because Kwani, how you planning to live until you're how old?
Man, I'm not so sure, but...
What do you mean?
I mean, I can plan to live...
No, why do you see yourself at 80 there?
No, I don't want to be that old. Like 80. 80 is pushing. Okay, not like 90 or 100. I don't want to be like, okay, this will be so crazy. But I'm pretty sure there's maybe some people who can agree with me. I don't want to ever get to the point where I'm a burden. People say it's not a burden because they're your family, but it is a burden.
It's not.
It is. Now, I feel like it is. So I don't want
Why do you think it's going to be a burden?
Because how are you doing everything for me? that means sijiwezi. Mi sitaki kufika to a point where sijiwezi because of age.
So how old do you want to be until mpaka you say like, okay, this age, if I get to this age, sawa, nimetosheka?
I feel like I want to and I will take care of myself and my health and my well-being. So maybe I'd say maybe around 75, 80 at most.
See, that's what I said, 80.
Hey, but 80, guy.
You see, it sounds so far-fetched, but I'm just saying, like, okay, think about it.
You did say 80.
If I said 80, how many more years do you have to get to 80? So many. You know that?
Those are a lot.
So many. So just try and think about, like, what you can achieve probably in the next 1 year. And then after that 1 year, the next year.
That's true.
The next year. And even the people that, are coming, like, maybe in your life and they have good intentions, people like me,
Yeah.
You don't ignore them. You don't just ignore them. You just don't talk to them and then don't talk to them ever again.
Did I ignore you?
No.
Oh, which is a common misconception about me. People assume that I am rude and like mean and like I'm a snob. I'm not.
Actually, just responded like almost immediately, right? And my question was, I think I just asked like, I said like, I just need you on my podcast.
I just said, Gathoni, I need you on my podcast.
And that was it. Because I didn't even want to talk about like so many stories. Like, hey, my podcast is about I was just like, you know what? No, Gathoni, I need you on my podcast. If she says yes, sir. If she doesn't respond, hey, it's all good by then. You responded. But I think, at times it's just, and I think that's like now how I normally like gauge people. Like even like if somebody responds, I'm like, okay, sir, this is somebody that I can. Because nowadays there's so much going on in your life with other things that you're doing.
That's true.
I didn't want to send like a whole paragraph of
First of all, paragraphs, okay. Maybe that's the only time I might ignore because I'm not going to.
Because you'll be like, by the time you're finishing, like, okay, it talks about this. Our target audience is this. Here's a link to the podcast. And I'm like, no, listen. I need you on my podcast.
Also, I mean, I could just go and check that out for myself.
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're talking about a podcast, then it's on your page.
Definitely.
So I'll just go and check it out and be like, okay. Yeah.
No, fair enough.
So I'm not mean.
Yeah, no. She's actually a dope. She's actually
a nice person.
A dope person. And I was actually surprised. But also, like, now we still have to go back to, like, because even when I'm talking about health, like on my podcast, I'm always talking about, like, mental well-being.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What's tea?
No, it's not tea. It's not tea. It's like, if you're in the crypto community and market, we're having a really good week. So,
What's tea is a phrase, by the way. It's usually a lot on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, it's a phrase to mean like, what's up?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. No, but that's why I say, like, even if I didn't know what it means, that's why I just responded if in the crypto community you already know what's happening this weekend, because I have like those 2 notifications and stuff, which means like, today we can just like, we can buy ourselves like, nice drinks.
Period.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Period.
So now we're going back to like, just like the pressure that, young people are going through. But like even you going through that whole ordeal. And okay, now first of all, like, and I have to ask this about like when you're taking like meds. Okay. Those are prescribed medication by the doctor.
Yes.
And you have schizophrenia is?
Schizophrenia.
Yeah.
It's a mental. Goddamn. Okay, let's talk about it. So
it's educating people.
It is educating people.
And in case I ever find you in a situation where it's like, I know why you're acting up, and I won't start slapping you. It's the same way you say, like, your sis was telling your mom, why are you slapping her? She's just drunk. She's just drunk.
Yeah. Anyway, so schizophrenia, it's a mental disorder. And to just round it off or round it up or
just
whatever.
Dumb it down.
Yeah, so I don't have to speak too much on it. I also don't really like speaking on it much.
I got you.
But like it deals with that, it messes with your mental in ways that like you start hallucinating and you start seeing things that are not reality just to try to help you to escape from something that's happening. So most people who go through it have a lot of trauma, or especially childhood trauma, or like people who are dealing with something very, very stressful at the moment. Their mind finds a way of coping, not the best way of coping, because then you start to hallucinate and see things that are not there. Yeah.
Why are you seeing things?
Yeah, you see things, you hear things, and like, you believe that they're there.
Yeah.
But they're not there. Because like now everybody else will testify to the fact like, yo, teaser.
Or like you would
Chill.
tell maybe like your sis, I think I'm hearing, and she'll tell you like, yeah,
No,
chill, I think
okay.
it's just you.
Okay, no, like somebody could even like hear you talking to yourself and you're like, but I'm not talking to myself. And it's like, but you were just talking.
Oh, shit.
You literally were just talking right now. That's like an example, yeah?
Yeah.
Or you'll just hear something like unajiongelesha but we umesikia nika unaongelesha but you're not really talking to anybody.
So you're responding to someone.
Yeah, so you sound like you're crazy but you're really not. Or you'll see things, you
So-
know, like maybe
so
we're
let's
talking
say-
and I'm like, whoa. And you're like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, you're like, what? I'm like, you didn't just see that? You exactly.
You know, I'm not laughing because
No,
of
it's
anything.
okay.
I'm laughing because I'm in a situation.
Now I get that. A lot of people
Where-
we laugh about it, but the fact is,
Yeah,
we
no,
don't
it's
wanna-
because we can have this conversation. That's what's
Yes,
dope about it. And I'm just saying,
yes.
like, you're cool, you're being cool about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying, like, I'm trying to remember, like, what was it? I was with a certain individual,
Okay.
and I think they woke up halfway screaming and halfway kind of sleeping, right? And when they were awake, I was like, yo, are you okay? So when they were talking, yes, they were talking to me, but it's like they're talking to somebody else. And then like after 30 minutes, not 30 minutes. 30 minutes is extreme.
Yeah.
Like 30 seconds,
Yeah.
I think they snapped out of it.
Did they
But-
fall back asleep?
No.
So they were awake.
Yeah, they were awake.
Yeah.
But now they switched back to themselves. But also like during like just the day, they've done something similar to that as well. And I was like, yo, Kwani, what's up with you, by the way?
Yeah.
And I was like, and I'm always telling people, like, you know, I don't like having people with demons around, just walking around my house with fucking
Yeah.
demons. I need to know what's going on with you, cause
Yeah, let me know. Let me
Let me know
And if
so
you don't
that I
know,
understand.
tell
Yeah.
me here to join in.
Yo,
We figure out what this
so
is.
that I know what's up instead of you having
What's
like
deep.
outbursts and nini.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people here like just go through similar ninis, but maybe if you need to figure out like your diagnosis,
Yeah.
what your problem is, talk about it.
Yeah, because for a long time, I didn't know. I didn't know that,
Yeah.
you know, it might be schizophrenia. I never even thought that ever. Until I
Yeah.
was diagnosed, I was like, God damn. Like, shit, that's actually, okay, that's crazy. But I never knew. But I mean, I got to, like, you know, be comfortable in it. And I'm okay with it because, I mean, that's just me and there's nothing I can do about it.
Do meds help?
They do
How do they make you feel?
Especially at that time, like, you see how in most of, like, mental disorders, there's, like, a manic stage, like, where it's, like, extremely, you know, like, for lack of a better word, conk. Conk, eh?
Yeah.
So, like, at that time, I feel like the meds are, like, very important. And also, they gauge you to see how severe it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they go reducing your dosage and everything. And, yeah, how powerful your medication is to the point where now, once it's okay and it's manageable, because that doesn't mean that I'm not schizo anymore. I'm not on meds anymore.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'm not schizo anymore. It just means that whatever it is manageable. And I understand what's going on. So sometimes I might say something and somebody's like, I'm like, never mind. Like, you know.
But at least you understand and you can carry yourself. Nini.
Exactly. And it's actually very hard to tell. Like you for me, specifically, I mean, I've been able to tell when somebody is schizo, but like
you
for
can
me,
tell?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep you around, you know.
I can't be like, well, that's one.
These people, crazy people that I bring around me. I need someone like you to be like, hey.
And it's usually small things. People assume that, especially because it has a big name, and I don't feel like people have met a lot of people who are like schizophrenic in Kenya, let's say. So if you ever happen to mention it to somebody that you're schizophrenic, they think it's something so insane. But like you've been knowing me, I'm okay. It's not like it's something too crazy.
Yeah.
But me, I know what I'm going through. Yeah.
Okay, so now like maybe what things do you do nowadays, like just to make sure you don't go to a dark space? Because now I'm sure like maybe coping mechanism, maybe I don't know, maybe it's exercise, meditation. You make sure you're not pushed to the extremes or maybe thinking excessively.
Yeah.
But how do you just take care of your mental well-being right now?
Okay, let's speak of as of 2024.
Yeah.
Like when it began. When it began, I went for this wellness circle event. My friend has a company And I don't know if I should call it a company or organization. Tanisha, you'll correct me if I'm wrong. It's one of the two. But yeah, it's called From Within. It's a wellness space. Like, for these people who are into wellness and just taking care of your well-being and your mental space and your health, physical, everything. So she is a co-owner of one. It's called From Within, KE. And I went to their very first wellness space event. And there I picked up an interest for yoga. So that's something I've been looking into. And that's something that I've been doing now.
Okay.
Yoga. Like, of course, I'm still doing yoga for beginners and stuff. Because the other wellness coach, the two owners. So the other wellness coach is also a yoga teacher. So we had like a yoga session and I absolutely loved it. And it helps you so much, like freeing your mind and just helping you relax and, get in tune with yourself. Like, so that, it helped so much during that. I was like, hold on.
Kumbe,
This yoga thing. I might just, and so yeah, that's what I've been doing since.
That's dope. That's dope. And I think that's something that you can even wake up and do at home, even if you're not having. At home. Oh, okay. Yeah, by myself, I've been doing it at home. You can even ask whoever, like, who does yoga or something like that, like, for links to, like, yoga for beginners or something to help you, like, start. Of course, you can't just start, like... Yeah, just something easy, the stretches, the what, and you'll find, like... And you just have to do it in, like, a quiet space, no noise, no nothing. You find that it helps you breathe, especially if you have anxiety disorders or things of that sort. It really helps you breathe and, like, relax and just... get in tune with yourself, and I love that so much. I think that's good to know, and I think also like just being self-aware of like your body and mind, and just how you can take care of yourself. That's so important.
Exactly.
And I respect that as well. So now also, what other thing did I want to follow up on? Okay, we can skip now on the health part of it because we've actually talked about
it a lot,
and I have questions for days. I can just keep going on and on. But
I love that because I'm all for it.
Right? Because I think it also just gives people like a better understanding. Because anytime I have these conversations, somebody's always like, yo, even me, I'd want to come and talk about this because I'm actually going through something similar and stuff. And I'm always like, you know what? As long as it reaches to the right people, that's why I say like, to me, like just having a niche audience who are coming to get specific information, that's good enough for me. It just gives me better meaning to like whatever I'm doing. Okay. So now we also have to talk about like I told, health, wealth, love, and happiness. Okay. I have to talk about love, of course.
Okay. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Maybe because I'm happy.
Why are you laughing?
I can't laugh because I'm happy. I'm just happy.
Okay.
I'm just happy because you came through to do the podcast with me.
Okay.
Am I allowed to be happy? Am I allowed to be happy?
Touché.
Now, just even the dating era, like just being like in Gen Z, because like I think even like the title of like your podcast will have to be something to do with Gen Z. I'll figure it out.
All right.
But even like just dating like in your era, is it easy? Is it hard?
Oh, hell no.
I mean, like just like, is it, how is it like?
It's a joke.
It is.
It's literally a joke.
Really?
Honestly, like, dating it's hard. It's hard for Gen Z. It's hard, and I'm pretty sure all the Gen Z can just attest to it. I mean, unless they're very lucky few, but they fuck you.
I doubt they're there. Like even those ones who seem like they're in a relationship,
I'm very happy and stuff.
I'm always looking at them like I don't understand the dynamics of this relationship.
Dating is in this like Gen Z. No. I just feel like there's just so much that's going on and people are focused on so many things and people have romanticized the wrong things. Like people have made it so what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? They've normalized. Yeah. They've normalized like weird things. Like it's like now cheating is cool. And cheating, like
I think all the couples that I know who are in relationship they all cheat.
Yeah, so it's like it's
so
cool.
I'm like what's the point of the point of being in a relationship if you cheat on? And if, let's say, you cheat on that one person that you claim that you love, anybody else as an outsider, I already know you're a red flag.
Yeah.
Because you're cheating on the person that you love.
Honestly. Like, I can tell you the number of people in my DMs who are in relationships. I'm like, where was you gonna DM?
Oh, people are sliding in your DM and...
Wako too. I mean, they're camping there. but
how come?
they shall come there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to reply to anything. But like honestly speaking, don't you have a girlfriend? Like you post her, she's on your story.
You're
see
there,
her. You're kissing up on her. We see. So what are you doing in my DM? Shame on you. Shame on you and go back to your wife. Like honestly speaking. So I mean, and also it doesn't make it any easier because I mean this Nairobi.
What does that mean? When
It's
you say
a no. This Nairobi, as I'm telling you, people have normalized the weirdest of things, like cheating. Me personally, if come and tuna cheat, suniambe basi we just be in an open relationship. Like what are we doing?
I think that, and I think even for me, like the most craziest part is like when couples are cheating. It's so weird because you understand. Let's say you're cheating on someone.
Yeah.
And you still go and be intimate with them.
Yeah.
It's dangerous now at
and
this
it's
point.
disgusting.
Yeah. No, disgusting is
Truthfully.
okay. But dangerous because, if you've been in a situation with someone for a long time, intimacy comes in with comfort and everything.
Yeah.
That's how you spread like so many other crazy diseases. Yeah, just because. And you're in a relationship.
You live with
you're like, No, most diseases and sexual infections come from couples. You know that, right?
That's true, yeah. Because wanakulanje.
Yeah, because anybody else who's like comfortable and nini, just like if I'm single, like for me, me being single, anytime in a situation like protection is just standard.
Yeah.
But someone who's in a relationship,
they've
cheat.
Gotten past that. They're like, okay, fine, let's do it raw.
If you go back to your partner and then now you say like, hey, today we use a CD. First of all, what does your partner say?
Umekuwa wapi wewe?
That's a breakup already, first of all. You see, that's like grounds for breakup, first of all. Because it means you've been with somebody else. That's what you're trying to tell me. So it will
also
already...
means that you don't trust yourself.
Yes.
Wherever the hell
wherever you've just come from, Kwanzaa. So
that's
it's
mad.
even worse because that means even the person that you're with, you could already look at them and you're like, this person in here. And you still did it. And you still did it. But, okay, let's talk about probably like how you... Let's say, like, just Gen Z in general, like, because even me, I have to adapt to the new ways now. Sliding in DMs and dating apps. Have you used dating apps?
Oh, hell no.
You haven't used
But I
dating
am on
apps?
Tinder, though. I don't use
on
it,
Tinder?
though. Let me just tell you. I feel like I'm the weirdest person ever. Do you know what I do on Tinder?
Yeah.
I just swipe. I'm just there to see, I'm there rating people. I'm rating people. I'm like, doing this, doing that. Like if I get a match, I'm really not gonna...
Are you swiping left or right? What are you saying?
So I'm like, okay, this one's like a 7. Let's swipe right.
Yeah.
This one's like let's swipe left. Like as in I'm just there for my own just comedy and for my own entertainment. Yeah. I'm really not actually looking to talk. And also I stopped using Tinder a while back, a couple of months, maybe 8 months ago or so. But like honestly speaking, I was always on there just for the fun of it. Like, it's actually fun. Because then I put my location as a different place. No. I put like, nataka kuona watu wa East Africa.
Why?
Just so that I can rate people. I know it's weird, but like, it's entertainment.
Okay, let's say for you, when you're putting together like your Tinder profile.
Okay.
What kind of pictures do you put on your Tinder profile?
Honestly, I don't put too much thought into it. I just pick whatever is on my Instagram.
You're a model, of course, you definitely...
I pick whatever is on my Instagram.
Okay, like which one?
Okay, let me show you.
Let me go. Let me pick which one I think maybe you put.
It's on my Tinder. Alright, let's see.
Okay, maybe I pick like...
I haven't been on Tinder in like months.
On months?
So I'm telling you, like more than half a year.
But you've used, like, let's say, a few pictures, like, from your Instagram.
The pictures are for sure from my Instagram. And the Tinder account is still there. I just haven't...
Would you have this?
Oh, damn.
Would you have this on your Tinder?
Account. I wouldn't have that on my Tinder. No.
Oh, this one, your Tinder would explode. Would you have that?
No, I would not have that on my Tinder account.
Okay, hold on. Which one?
Actually,
this one?
Don't have a Tinder anymore.
This one is cute.
I think that might be on my Tinder.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just too cute to photos on my Tinder, honestly speaking.
This one?
That one is on my Tinder.
What?
Unfortunately. Or rather, my bad. I'm not on Tinder anymore, so I'm saying kuntafuta.
No. Yeah, we're just saying like if you were. Yeah. If you
that was on my account. It was on my page. Yep. Yeah.
This?
No, that wasn't there. The rest I think were like more of like face photos. Yeah. So there was this one.
Oh, yeah. This one,
of me,
definitely,
like,
right?
most of them were like, it was around the time I used to do my makeup a lot, so.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's me. I did that.
Which, this?
The makeup, yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, such things, why just put
know,
into your...
right?
Come on.
Damn, I've been sleeping on myself.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, have you tried something like Bumble?
No, the only actually dating app I've ever tried, and like I said, I didn't like truthfully try it because I didn't like try to date people on there, was just Tinder. That's it. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, in terms of dating apps.
Okay, so let's move from dating apps. So now my next question will be like, okay, what's your type though?
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. Let's go to a dream world. What's your type though? But you know, I mean, I'm curious.
What
I'm
do
sure
you mean,
people
like
would be
physically?
curious.
Or just like in general, like what I look for in a person?
What do you look for in a person?
Ambition. Ambition, number one. You have to be very ambitious. You don't have to have it all. You don't have to have all the money, but are you ambitious? Because we can work with that, you know? All of us can work with, you know? Ambition. So ambitious, loyal, number two. Very loyal. Because me, I'm a loyal person and
have you ever
open,
cheated?
communicative.
Okay, so let's move to the next question.
I'm a cheater baka. I didn't cheat first.
It was for revenge.
It was for revenge. Yeah,
okay.
but honestly, at the end of the day, I really don't feel good about it because it was useless. That's just
it's
not me.
just something that you did
actually,
out of emotion.
And it made me feel bad. Like, it was useless.
Okay. Ambition,
Loyal
loyalty.
and communicative. Like, you have to be very open to communication. If you're not, leave me alone because, to be entirely honest, me, I talk about everything and anything. If it bothers you, niambie. Ata kama ni nini. Like, we have to communicate about everything and anything,
So you're
bro.
open to just like, you're not those people who say that and then when somebody says something,
not at
you're
all.
like, I knew it, you see?
No, I'm
Won't use it against someone, right?
I'll tell you something that like I have talked about in relationships that I've had before, and they'd say, me, I've never even, like me, before I was never in such a situation, like in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna check a girl out, I don't mind. You check her out. But see, of course, you know your boundaries. And if you check out and you think that girl is beautiful, why are you hiding yourself at just tell me. Be like, yo, babe.
She looks hot.
That shot is fine. I'm like, hey, boy, chiki. You know, like,
yeah.
I'm that type of girl. Like, I'm
Not
very
a jealous
open
type.
up.
You look like a jealous type of person.
I'm not. I'm not. Me, I know what I have to offer, so.
Okay.
That's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest is up to you. If you want to do whatever you want to do, you do it. But me, I know what I have to offer, and I'm very secure. I'm a very secure person.
Yeah.
I'm not insecure. So, yeah.
Okay, what about like physical appearance?
Yeah.
Hold on. Why are you having that? You should see like how you just brighten up when I ask that question.
Yo, I'm not picky though, but I'm actually not picky. If I like your personality, I'm not picky. But you
can't just say you don't have a type. We're talking about
I like what I like.
Are you sure you want me to ask the next question?
Oh my God. What's your next question?
But there's been like, a few signs like, okay, I'm just saying like from your Instagram, I can't tell if you like boys or if you like girls. But I'm just like somewhere in between there. I'm just thinking maybe, this is just my thought.
Okay.
I'm thinking like, from looking at your Instagram, I'm thinking like, maybe you like both or, because like I said in Nairobi, like, first of all, Nairobi, probably all girls are bisexual. There might be like what?
Really?
What?
Okay.
But I think it's either like a very small portion of those ones who are not. And those ones who are not, they're pretending like they're. Especially for like, let's say the new gen. Maybe like slightly older people, they're just like, they're probably way too old for those adventures anyway. So it's just not for them, You find someone in their 30s that now that's when they've started experimenting.
If you know.
You should know what, But like I think for Gen Z, people are like really open to like just how they move. Like even like people who've come and shared like their sexual experiences. I've had like, I don't know if you watched the episode that I did with like self-proclaimed sex therapist.
No, maybe
I'll send that to you. It was
Okay.
just very interesting. I've had like another one also as well who like, you know, she talked about like how like she was dating like a guy and, you know, he had like a threesome turned into a foursome and, you know,
God
like
damn.
the foursome, like, you know, I was asking like, okay, so what were the dynamics like going around like when you guys were doing this?
Yeah.
It's like one guy was like, so I was asking like, okay, so it's two guys switching the nini, the chicks.
The shorties, yeah.
Yeah, or like
Like
it's
what's
just
happening?
you in the room and everyone is just nini. I'm like, no, everyone is just switching with each other. So I'm like, yeah, so even the guys, she's like, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, okay, that's interesting, but you know,
Yeah.
it's personally not my cup of tea.
But it's
You
somebody
can even
else's,
rather
yeah.
throw 5 girls in the room with me. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Once you
Yeah.
introduce somebody else who looks like me, I mean,
That's just not you.
yeah, that's just not.
Okay.
I don't find it fair once that happens. I don't find
Like
it.
now we have to compete.
No, that is too much. No.
I know how guys think. I know how guys
it's messing with my ego and nini. No. I think I'll handle this on my own. You know,
Yeah.
just give me a little bit of time. Give me some water, refreshments. I'm good. But you know, so yeah, I'm just interested to know, like, you know, that's what I can try. I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. If I look like on your profile, I would say.
Yeah.
So of course now you would. That's where you come in and correct me. It's like a
Oh yeah.
so I would think like you like both guys and girls, or I would say you've had experience with guys, and then it wasn't your thing, and now you're just having an experience with women,
So what question do you want me to
and you
answer?
might switch back to guys. So I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
that's my theory. So my question is like, so what do you like? Do you like all? My question is.
Yeah.
Hold on,
actually,
hold
what's
on,
your
hold on.
question?
Let's make this interesting. Do you like boys or girls?
I like the ladies.
You know what? Me too.
That's my twin in them.
There we go. But yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so now, okay, but is that something you can talk about though?
Like, okay, what's there to talk about? You can ask a question and then I can let you know if I'm
if you
comfortable to
can
answer.
comfortable talking about it, you
Yeah.
can talk about it. If not, what?
I'm comfortable talking about it because I feel like almost everybody pretty much guessed it. So
Really?
yeah.
Okay, have
If
you
somebody
ever,
didn't guess it, then they're just being ignorant, honestly. From my Instagram, especially my TikTok. If you know me from TikTok, come on now.
TikTok,
Come on
TikTok,
now.
you put like different
I'm all over the place. Like, I really do not give two shits. Like, yeah.
Okay, so now, just how did you know like just girls are your cup of tea? And have you ever dated guys? Those are 2 questions.
Those are good questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First question. How did I know that's my cup of tea? I imagine I can't answer that one. I'll tell you why. Because it's just always been like that. Like, even when maybe I used to have to hide it, like, it was just there. Like, I'd sneak looks and shit like that ever since I was young. Like, young.
Young, like primary school,
Hey,
young.
yes.
What?
That's a kindergarten. Kwanza kindergarten, I used to get into
Come
a lot
on,
of
that's
trouble.
exaggeration.
I'm being
Kindergarten.
so for real, yeah. And then I used to get into a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And then my parents would be called.
Yeah.
But they didn't know what to do. It's like, ni watoto, you know?
Yeah.
But I got into a lot of, like, mischief and trouble in high school.
Eye kissing girls, is that what we're talking about?
In high school.
What
Something
trouble?
along-
Why are you
something-
banning the school? You know, because if it's banning the school.
in regards to, you know,
Yeah.
sexuality and stuff like that. But,
Suspensions.
expulsions.
Expulsions.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like that's when my family could probably tell. As much as they might be in denial, especially my parents. I know my parents are in denial. And if they ever happen to see this, damn. Well,
Yeah.
but when it comes to, like, my siblings, that's probably around the time they started to shuku me or something. Up until eventually now I told them, like, yeah, for sure.
Oh, like your siblings. you
Yeah,
told
like
them.
introduce them to my partner, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what was the next question?
Have you ever been with boys?
I have dated men. Yeah, I have.
Okay, now, just the experience of dating men and dating women. How was it like dating boys, and how is it like? Because like for me, like I've told you, like even behind the scenes, I was telling you, like women are the hardest things to predict. I don't even know anymore.
Fact.
So it's like just the dynamics to be able. First of all, if you're able to deal with a woman, you already can relate to what we go through. So I mean,
Period.
you can already relate to what we go through. So, so you know, it's not easy. But like dating like guys and women, like how's the dynamics? What's the difference? And like, you know, which one is easy to deal with?
I'll just say like when I was dating guys for me was easier, and I'll explain why.
Why?
It was easier because like for some reason, and I guess maybe it was like already premeditated mentally or something. I'm not so sure. But like they'd always end up being really good friends of mine. Like even the relationship is not really a relationship. Like it's more of like a friendship. Like that's my dog, that's my bro, that's my homie. But like on the other side, I mean it's very much different. It's very like intentional and shit. But like when it came to like dating men, I mean I just used to see them as friends. And sorry to say this, but like majority of the time when I was doing it is because I felt like I had to.
It's also
because of my
like
parents.
It's like these ones you know, parents, or if people see us together and stuff.
But I'm not going to sit here and lie that I've never had ati feelings or felt a certain way about a dude. Yes, I have. Before, I have, but si ati wengi. Just like one or two. And I felt something. And to this date, I still talk to those guys and we're still friends. Yeah, like really good friends. And they know, you know, who I am, they know about my sexuality, they know everything about it, and they're okay with it, they support it, they like they're my buddies, bro.
Because that's also important. But I'm just thinking of how, like, you know, as a guy, like let's say I've dated like a girl before, and then, you know, she turns out like she actually likes girls. If we've been like, you know, in a relationship before, as a guy, I'm just saying like me, how to think, like, you know, yes, we'd be laughing on text and you know, I'm those type of people who actually still like sneak that request of like, yo, but they have you, and you know, have you ever thought, you know how guys just have the usual fantasies that guys have. Come on.
The number of times.
Yes.
I can't even count it, bro. If I had $1
for every time
that has come up in that conversation, I'm just like, oh my God, here we go again.
Yeah.
But like,
has that request ever come like from people
very
that
many times?
You see, so it's not just me. It's not just me who would think that way. Just be like, oh no.
Especially once they find out, like maybe they didn't know before, and then because I'm not one who's going to be like, oh, you know, I'm this and that. Nah, if you know, you know. If you don't, I mean, come on. Yeah. So like, if once they find out, or maybe something I do, or something that has happened, or something he said that they figure out, they're like, wait, yo. I'm like, yeah, and then they're like, oh shit, can I? No sir. And careful with your requests. Careful. Kabla upige block, but I'm just playing now. But I usually just, when it comes to my friends, they know what I'm okay with and what I'm not, and they're very respectful. I don't have a lot of dude friends, like male friends, yes, and it's mainly because of that. Because of that, and because also you're pretty, you know that, right? That's what I'm saying. Not because of them asking for offers, like offering something. No, it's because most of them try to like hit on me.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Even when I've made it very clear, like, you know.
Because I think if somebody makes it clear, like, yo, okay, by the way, just know.
Hitting on me is not a problem, and that's very okay. I'd understand that maybe you find me good looking, and that's fine. You can hit on me. Like,
because if you're not if you're not good looking, you have nothing to worry about, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be the least of your problems.
Exactly.
So just everyone, be like, homie, man, say, let's go smoke some weed, let's go drink, nini. You don't have to think that somebody will start like eyeing you, those ones of like.
And like, people shouldn't always assume like, me, if you hit on me and I'm okay with that, like, it's not like I'm gonna be like, what the hell, why are you doing that? No, because maybe you don't even know. But if you hit on me and I like, you know,
you already told them,
I reject your advances and stuff like that. I mean, and I also understand that, yes, men do have some points of weakness because there are friends of mine who know and they still, try. And it's okay. As long as you do nothing, as long as you don't disrespect me, my body, anything like that, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I just need to check you a bit. I'm like, yo.
Yeah,
They're
relax.
like, oh,
Relax.
shit, my bad.
Okay,
Like, pole. Zimeshika. And we're good.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. It's not a bad thing. I don't see it like a bad thing when people hit on me. Like when people hit on me, but yeah.
Let me see. Okay, we still have time, kidogo,
Oh,
but remember, I told you how long will we clock.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I was a bit nervous about that.
But, see, already
In
we
the flow
almost...
too.
So we have like probably, let's say 18 minutes to roll, Bado. But let's still finish up like, just on the relationship part, right?
Okay.
So like just being in that kind of relationship and the dynamics, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about like, where do you see yourself in future with that?
Okay. First of
Like,
all,
would you want like a family in future? You look like somebody.
No.
Oh no, hold on. I haven't even finished.
nimeshakana.
Relax,
Nishakaza. Okay.
relax.
Uh-huh.
You look like someone would have like really cute babies.
For real.
Have you been
Thank
told
you.
that?
Hey,
Am I the only one who said that?
Multiple times.
Multiple times, right?
They come in their own life.
Yeah.
I want my kids to have your eyes.
Hey,
I
see, all those two things.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, like, is that something? Okay, of course, now we've already said no. But what would be the reason why you would say you haven't seen yourself having kids?
I just feel like maybe which is so ironical.
Yeah.
Because when I was in nursery school,
Yeah.
my mom told me that, like, you see how the teachers ask kids, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? People are like pilot, doctor, engineer. Okay, do people used to say engineer? I highly doubt that. But, like, they say all these, like, do you know what teaser said?
No.
A mother.
You said that?
I said that.
What?
No.
Okay, no. But you know why that's important also to like as a backstory?
Why?
Because now, because even like kids at the back of their head at times, like if that's something that in your head at that time was there, it's because I can say maybe the family foundation like was so good and that's just something, or maybe something that you're seeing on TV, neighbors, but something like tapped in your head, you're like, I would just want to be a mother. That means you taking care of kids.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that's
or maybe what your mother
like.
was treating you and you're
no
just
clue.
like, that's like, how
really don't
strong
know.
that is for a kid to tell you that.
I really don't know. Like, it's my mom who not told me, because of course I don't remember saying that. But like, my mom told me you just wanted to be a mother, and like your teacher called me like, you must be doing a good job because
You see, even like,
your daughter over here is talking about being a mother. I'm like, profession, but like, she just wants to be a mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's crazy, because like now looking back at that, that is absolutely not even anywhere in my mind. Like, I love children, don't get me wrong. I love children, completely love them. I have a nephew and I love him to death. Actually, I have 2 nephews and I love them to death. And like, but me personally, I don't feel like my aim in life or my goal in life or something that I'd want in life would be to get married and get children. I just don't feel like that's for me.
What?
Yeah.
So what
Maybe
about
the marriage part I might
reconsider. At 80, you can't just be rolling around alone.
Well, but like,
Okay,
I
75.
can be Nini. First of all, I said me getting children.
Oh, okay.
Like me
Yeah.
the
Okay,
children.
yeah.
I feel like there's already enough children, even infants, Nini, quite like these. What are they? Children's homes and stuff
Kwani,
like
you'll
that.
be abandoning your children. What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about, like, I just don't feel the need to add on to this population.
Please.
I really don't. For me, my womb, no thanks.
So stop
If
using children
me
so
and my
much.
partner-
Actually, we have too many children in Kenya. I don't think we need more children.
No. Me
Yeah.
personally, staki watoto. But if I have to have children or have that company, then I'll adopt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that I'm saying I want to adopt, no.
But I've even had like so many people in the podcast, like even just girls who are like, let's say, straight.
Yeah.
And even them, they're just like, they don't want kids. And then I'm just like, why? Because I think maybe just like even culturally where we are, the climate is just not making women feel like they want to have children.
Nope.
At all.
It's
and
not giving.
It's such a big number because, I've only had one guest and it's actually her alone. And for her, I did her first podcast when she was 19. Now she's probably like 24.
Okay.
for there.
So like my age.
She has 2 kids.
Oh, god damn.
She wants to have 6.
God damn.
Yeah.
Hey, kudos to you for
she's
feeling
the
the urge.
only person on the podcast who's come and said, like, like everybody else, like it's either like I'll think about it, I don't want, or I want 1 or just 2 max. But there's no that drive of like, how like maybe old school people used to have like big family settings. And I think
like 10 children, 13, bruh.
I think family gatherings in future about to be like, hey,
yo, there's like 3 kids.
Okay, so it's gonna be. Hey,
I know. Okay,
bad.
that's a bit sad and upsetting.
It's sad.
It's a bit upsetting because of that.
Family gatherings will be boring as hell.
I mean, I can't really speak much on family gatherings because even us, like in my family, like we never really had like those really. I never. Okay, let me speak for myself.
Yeah.
I never had fun in like family gatherings and like extended family gatherings or anything, and maybe that's because there's nobody who's really my age. Oh. So maybe that's why.
But slightly older and you're young, or
they're either younger than me or older than me.
Oh, but nowhere.
So hapa kwa hii age yangu,
there were not so many in
it's like I was basically alone. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's all good. Me
it's personally,
all good, yeah, I would not mind adopting if I feel like later in life. I mean, I'm just turning 25.
Yeah.
There's room for that to change.
And I think no, finish what you're saying.
Yeah, I was saying like there's room for that to change. I'm not the type of person who's gonna be like, yo, no, I said this and it's this. No. If later, maybe when I'm 28, maybe I'll be like, yo, me, I want a baby. Then maybe I'll get a child and life changes. Everybody, your mind changes.
Because even think about it, between the way you said, like when you're 20, there's some things that you thought by 25 you'd have achieved.
Exactly.
But now when you're heading there, like now your mind has to be open to adopting to new things and actually having different goals as you just achieve and go. Right, so I have to keep an open mind to that. So maybe I'll still like see some kids there, and you never know. You never know.
I've always been an open-minded person, so. And
then now, like also like I have to. I don't have to. You don't have to. I have to ask about like Wait, no. There's something else before we go to that. No, before we go to that.
Okay.
There's something I just remember. There's a clip, I don't know who I sent that video to, but I have to send it to you. See the way you've said, I don't know whether you've seen that video. There's like a group of kids, and then they were all being asked, like, what do you want to be in future?
Yeah.
What do you want to be in future? And then one kid said, I want to be a lesbian. I swear,
I need that video.
So the kids were like, I think like 5, 6 there. So the teacher is terrified, first of all, because it's a girl who said that and she's very young. And then, if
that teacher was a staunch Christian, now
you have seen the teacher's face. So the teacher...
Yeah, that's killed me.
The teacher... The girl, there's a boy who's next to that girl. So the boy goes like, I also want to be a lesbian. So the teacher is like,
you can't be a lesbian.
The teacher is like, no, you can't be a lesbian. So the kid is like, what's a lesbian? The teacher is like, yo, it's a girl who likes girls. And the boy is like, but I like girls too. And the teacher is like, yo, no.
Hey, yo, that child is my spirit animal. Like.
And then another third kid said, I also want to be a lesbian.
Damn.
So the teacher is confused, but I'll have to look for that video and send it to you. It's just too funny.
That one has killed me.
But also, like, just as we're winding up, of course, I'll send it to you. I got you.
I got you.
I also have to ask about, like, a sexual experience of a lesbian relationship.
What about it?
Can I ask a few questions about that?
Okay.
I can, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. And you see, like, my professional face now.
Let's do it.
Or do I do the Ugandan guy things? Like, why are you gay?
Oh my God, I joked about this. I literally joked about this with my brother yesterday. When I told him that I'm coming to do this podcast, and then he asked me, so what if, like he asks you like, why are you gay? I was like, I'll just play along. I'll be like, who said I am gay? He's like,
No. You remember,
But
you
like,
are
you are
gay.
gay. It's like, but who said
You
I am
remember that
gay?
guy after those two responses, and he was
Yeah.
so confused. Then he was like, "Then who's gay?
Yeah.
Who's gay? I'm like, yo, what's going
The
on?"
confusion. It's like, yo, what's happening? But like, yeah.
No, but even okay, we'll have to talk about the sexual experience a bit. I will summarize it up, but
Okay, no problem.
before we even go, okay, let's talk about the sexual experience before we go to the other subject, because that other one is like slightly sensitive and stuff, right?
All right.
Is the sexual experience like better than being with guys, and like just what's fun in a lesbian sexual relationship? Is it like, making out part? Because I
Everything.
just don't know, because
Okay.
I
mean,
like girls, but I can't have the same
What do you
experience
like?
with
Yeah,
in
what do you
girls.
like? Yeah.
Boobs,
Exactly.
Ass.
Exactly.
making out.
Yeah.
No, but
Feeling the female physique. Everything.
female physique. But now, like listen, that's just the appetizer.
Oh,
now
okay.
getting to the main course, it's like just for guys. Most guys will tell you like just the act of just the penetration.
Okay.
That's where most guys like now are. You know,
Alright.
that's where now you get like your 1 minute mans, you get 5 minutes,
Okay.
Some of us are long
Also, that's
distance
what you're
runners. I'm just
asking
saying.
about.
No, yeah. I'm just saying, like, how is the sexual experience like,
I feel like the whole thing, everything, it's just
Yeah.
so sensual. Like, it's extremely sensual.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's just a whole different vibe. Because from the beginning to everything about it,
Mm-hmm.
whether you're going to use
Toys.
toys or what you have by yourself, like your fingers, your whatever the hell you're going to use.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
What do you prefer?
We're not talking about other people here.
Mbona tunaibiana
No,
siri? Mimi sitaki
relax.
kuibiwa siri.
Hey.
Sitaki kuibiwa siri.
What if a potential girlfriend is here, maybe, and she's just watching?
Wait,
she's
wait,
like,
but why are you guys assuming I'm single?
Oh, no, I've said no. Oh, sorry. No.
Yeah, why are you assuming?
First of
Why
all, you are in a
assuming?
relationship, right?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are, right?
Yes, I am.
I have serious relationship.
Yes, I am.
For how long?
We have been together for 7 months now. Remember, I told you, for me, that's serious, and it's very serious. Yeah.
No. Okay, I'm just saying that, but let's at least we still have like a couple of months to still do like another episode, right?
Yeah. And
Oh, we might
I feel
still-
like it's my either. No.
Is that
It
the
might
longest?
be no. My longest was 5 years.
Oh shit! 5
Yeah,
years is
my longest
crazy.
was 5 years, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
So, but like when it comes to this relationship, it's very intentional,
Yeah,
and I love it like so much. Like I'm very happy. I'm very content.
you love the person.
I do.
That's nice.
So I'm happy. I'm content. Mimi niko sawa. I'm off the bucket.
That's nice.
Yeah.
No, that's nice to hear as well. And I think anytime two people find that, because like we said, like right now in the era we're in, just dating in general is so hard.
It
so if you get
is.
somebody who makes you happy, you love them, they love you back, and like you said, it's intentional.
Yes. Sir.
Oh, no, but why am I even talking about things that are not important? Back to the sexual experience,
Yes.
right? So now,
Oh, that's important, huh?
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, because like I know.
I mean.
Listen. Okay, now, like even where do I direct these questions? Is it more fun with the toys or without the toys?
For me,
Yeah,
without.
right?
Yeah.
And which part are you now? Like, because even like the other guests were, stop looking at me like that. I don't know. It's because I don't know. I'm even just trying to figure out how to ask these questions. I don't know. Anyway, then you're looking at me, it's like, what the hell are you about to ask
my
me
face
now?
can't even like.
So
Anyway,
it's like, of course, we have like, let's say, studs, right?
Yeah.
And we have like femmes.
Yeah.
And then just recently I learned like we have stems.
Yeah.
So which one are you in the relationship, and what kind of girls do you go for?
Oh, me. Okay, first of all, I'm a dominant femme. I'm a femme, but I'm
Okay.
a dominant femme.
So what does that mean?
Okay, there's dominant, then there's submissive, there's like, I'm a very dominant femme. So most of, like, I take up a lot of space, like when it comes to a relationship, because
Okay.
I bring about a lot of like dominant energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So most of the times I might be the one who will wear the pants in the relationship.
The strap or the pants?
The pants, God damn.
Listen, cause doesn't that come with dominance as well?
I mean, it does, but like, yeah, it does. Yeah, so like, I'm usually, majority of the time, I'm the one who wears the pants.
Wait, so like if you're going like on a date, you're the one who's paying for the date?
I find myself doing that quite a lot.
What?
So, yeah, and I'm very much okay with that. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm not the type of person who will go for somebody who's extremely submissive. I will also go for somebody who is like me, who is also dominant. Yes.
No, I'm confused now.
Okay, what
dominant by dominance, we're talking about like wearing pants in the relationship. Does that mean like even responsibilities like what a guy would do in a relationship? Like making dinner plans and...
I've never understood like gender roles. Let me just say that.
Because now that's where
I feel like
be.
If I was like dating dudes, like personally, why can't I make the fucking dinner plans? Like, I can be the one to make the dinner plans.
Okay, make dinner plans,
I
right?
can
but
take
would
you
you...
out.
Come on. Oh, wait.
Why not? My bad. Why not?
You would.
Why not?
Because other girls don't. Because other girls don't.
Now you see, me, that's what I'm saying. I'm a very dominant woman.
Okay,
like, I'm
so
very dominant.
Wait, you'd be making plans for dinner, surprise me with presents.
Yes, I'll be like, pick a good outfit, let's go.
Take me
be
on
ready
vacation,
by 8
maybe.
PM, I'll come. Yes, why not?
Hey, you'd be a nice girlfriend.
Bro,
What?
man. Okay, the men wame.
Tumechoma. but that's also interesting because like how I know, but I guess that now makes you feel like the responsibility that normally guys go through on a regular basis when they're dating.
I feel like, I wouldn't know what guys go through, but if that's what they go through, then I feel that...
Men, you deal with women. It's the same thing we deal with.
Yeah, but like now, me personally, I prefer like being with somebody who also, like, they're not like extremely submissive. You know, like how women be in heterosexual relationships.
Soft
like as in they do this for me, do that for, like, they want everything to be done for them basically. Like most women, not all,
like,
all.
you know,
don't get me
even
wrong.
your face is already showing the frustration of like, no, listen.
Yeah, like
I'm tired of them as well. What do you mean?
Pull up your socks, my friend. Tafadhali, kwani he's gonna do everything for you.
I'm always talking
please.
about. I call them homeless women. At times, I still deal with them, but you know.
You gotta do
people
something.
who can just like even bring like a sandwich when they're coming home to visit you.
Please.
You
can't even, maybe the last time you were there was no, let's say your nigga lives alone or something. Yeah. And the last time you were there was no, let's say what? Something was missing.
Anything, like even salt or sugar.
Even juice, At, you just come like,
yeah.
Girl.
Like we don't have nini, we don't have like juice in the like.
And even if I bought,
yeah.
Why don't you just come with it? Just because the last time you were there, you remember that there was none.
Okay, you know why I like that? Because like that's just called adulting. And you know how many times and I've had to talk to other women. It's like it's not even at you doing anything like but you don't even feel the need of just pulling up with just something.
Yeah, anything. Even come with juice, like Minute Maid.
Yes, bring a Minute Maid.
That's okay.
You've said it, like, I hate those ones, but at times I just have to deal with them.
Yeah, it's fun.
But they know, and I'm always calling them homeless people. I call them, because like, you have nothing else to offer, by the way.
Hey, but me, I'm happy right now because I'm not dealing with that at all. Like right now, I'm in my baby girl era.
Okay.
And as much as I'm in my baby girl era, like,
No, but even just saying like that balance, I think that's important because at times, like that makes someone's day.
Yeah.
It would be like the smallest things that you do.
Yeah.
Like you said, like even for us guys, unfortunately, we can't say, we won't deal with such women because there are some women who just expect that.
Especially because the heterosexual, they have that gender norm thing.
Yeah.
They expect the man to be the provider, the one who will do this, will do that. Yeah.
But at times we do want like small. And I'm always saying like guys are not used to even like getting like presents. Like there's a time like there's a friend of mine who's like, because I'm coming to your place and this is just a friend by the way. We don't have anything like, what do you call it? Romance or anything. She just said like, I'm passing by your place, but what's your shoe size? I was so confused.
Yeah, like...
I was so confused because like the last time I ever had something like that, it's like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was a kid and I'm not even lying about it. And I was just telling her like, it's just so confusing because I don't understand. What do you mean So I told her, and she was like, yo, when she showed up and this was on her way.
Yeah.
By the time she got here, she had like brand new shoes for me.
May her cup never
Yo,
dry.
I was so confused.
That's good. That's
then
actually
the
good.
first question she asked me, like, what type of women do you hang around? And then I was
Honestly, like ati birthday yako imefika.
yo,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, even on a birthday, it's not about like getting anything. For guys in general,
Yeah.
it could be like the simplest thing. Something
Literally.
small. Something.
Yeah.
I love Ribena. Get me Ribena, I'm good.
You see, actually,
It's the thought
people
that
always,
counts.
and I feel like a lot of women always assume that it has to be some huge gesture.
Nope.
It really doesn't have to be. It could literally be the slightest
Simple.
thing,
Yeah.
the simplest thing,
Yeah.
and it's just like
Yeah.
you didn't even think to do that. Like
Nope.
his favorite candy is
Yeah.
Skittles. Like you didn't think to buy him
Even
Skittles.
for
like,
his birthday, that you couldn't get him
honestly,
that.
like get a nice, even like get a box, put like Skittles. Where's in Niambia you can't do that.
But that's
his
the
favorite
thing.
candy.
But I think now that
Yeah.
shows. I don't know if I can say like, okay, it's hard to say because it's like there are some people who care, but I'm just saying like if you don't get me like anything at all,
Yeah.
I think you just like I don't think you care in any way. That also shows me like but in general, ask any guys. Probably 95% will just tell you like even the last time I was surprised with something randomly,
That's
they don't
true.
know. Maybe they were
Yeah.
kids. And maybe it's the mom who did that for them. But now for those ones who receive like
Or at
a
least
few,
take me
few
out to
percentage.
dinner. Like, come on.
Yeah, something. Like,
Do something.
like what are you doing today in the afternoon? Just buy me pizza.
Pull up your socks, my friends.
Yeah. You
Pull
hear
up your
that?
socks, girls.
Listen. Mad respect. I respect that a lot. Let me see how many. Oh, shit. We only have 4 minutes left.
It's
4 minutes
alright.
left. But, it's all right. We'll just make sure we save the rest for like maybe like part 2.
The next time,
Right?
yeah.
Which will be soon. So don't worry, guys. I got you. She'll be back.
Any quick questions?
No, I have like a list of so many questions. But if I start asking
We
them,
start talking like
of
a lot.
course,
Yeah,
we won't
go into
even
conversation.
do like a summary of this.
But I've had fun.
What did
As
you
my
think
first
about?
podcast?
How
I've
was
had
it?
fun. I've actually had a lot of fun. Especially I'm a yapper. Like I usually talk a lot, especially when I'm like in a comfortable space, and I felt comfortable enough to like communicate.
So I'm
and
not
speak.
a weirdo or anything.
Yeah, no.
You didn't think of like, because, maybe by the time I like, you pull up to the podcast, I was just like, okay, so now.
I didn't feel any. I didn't get, and I was even telling my sister, like I didn't get
Yeah.
any weird vibes from you at
Oh, okay.
all. And I'm very intuitive. Like I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell. Like
This one.
I did not get any weird vibes. I didn't feel
Yeah.
even something. No.
Yeah.
I was pretty much okay. I was like, okay, fine, let's do it.
I respect that. I respect that. Thank you.
Plus, my sister told me she knows you from some.
From where?
Yo, you remember back in the day when you had that challenge?
Why are you saying it like it's back in the day, like it's like 20 years ago?
No, not 20, but like, because even me, around that time, I still, like, to put 2 and 2 together, I hadn't.
Yeah. Even with the name on my
once
Instagram.
it was there then. I was like, 89 Aka familiar.
Even the profile picture.
Now, when I saw that profile picture,
Yeah.
is when I was like, hold on.
Hold on.
So I asked my sister, I was like, do you remember that guy who used to go around like
Collecting kisses, yeah.
collecting kisses from like, was like, yeah. What was
Yeah.
the kiss bandit? So I was like,
Yeah.
yes, that's the guy. Like I'm doing the podcast. It's like, damn, alienda wapi? I'm like, you clearly like, where like the kisses are not there anymore.
Oh,
Like, they're still not-
COVID happened.
Oh god.
COVID
damn.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah. COVID's a bitch.
COVID happened. We had to slow down, readjust,
Yeah. But
rebrand.
damn, I actually
Yeah.
remember when you were collecting kisses. Of course, I didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
But like I remember like those
The whole
the
action,
dude,
nini.
yeah, like collecting kisses from like fine shorties here and there.
So those people who
I
think
do.
are doing like viral things now, as we did them way back.
Oh
Way
really?
back. TikTokers were not even doing anything. Yeah, as we did it, and we did it in an international level. So I'm always saying like, let me just chill out, enjoy. But Pia, we also have to grow as well.
For sure.
But I also
for
made
sure.
so many connections,
You
networks,
did. You must have.
friendships.
You must
and
have.
I got jobos through that. And,
That's good.
so I mean, beautiful journey.
Yeah.
Beautiful women, of course, as well. Hey.
Of course. Hey, I've seen some of them like, ooh. Yeah, there were some fine ass women there. I was about to say Asla, but let's
No,
say
you
Aslas.
can. You can.
There were
Find
some
one.
fine ass bitches
Fi-
on there. Like
That's true. Let me see. Oh, wait, we have 1 minute left. So tell the people where they can find you. What else you have
You
going
can
on?
find me on Instagram, on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Those are my main, social media accounts.
Yeah.
At Gathoni Mwatha. Yes. And I do model, I do makeup modeling, I do portrait modeling, I do basically anything. Commercial modeling, I model. So in case you need me to help you with that, do something for you, let me know. Hit me up.
Reach out.
Yes, sir.
So thanks for coming to the show, and I can't wait
You're
to do
welcome.
another one with
I
you.
had a great time.
You're welcome. The Kisscapades podcast is your gateway to holistic growth and personal transformation. Together we'll unlock the secrets to living a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. So make sure to tune in every week and join us as we explore the essence of what it means to truly thrive. And lastly, show us some love and support in our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically all the social media platforms that support podcasting will definitely be there. Even with the short clips and reels, you can find us there. And lastly, don't be shy with feedback, suggestions, or any questions that you might have in regards to the episodes or our podcast. It's the Kisscapades podcast. Goodbye.